Guys, I just want to remind you guys about the importance that faith without works is dead. Okay, it's not to say that God is a liar and God's promises are not valid. God's promises are valid. However, knowledge is a form of deliverance. Okay, and remember, I told you guys plenty of times, there's a lot of people out here that cannot see in the spirit. They don't have any type of access to maybe hear in the spirit, and a lot of times they may not even be dreaming. So remember in the past when many of you guys did not realize how strong your gifts were and you were not able to receive certain warnings properly, how certain events would happen in your life and you did not have any type of knowledge or understanding as to what is going on in your life and why these events are occurring. And because of this, it's almost like you accepted it, you received it, you settled with what was going on, right? It's when you had your encounter with God. It's when you started to analyze your gifts and realizing your gifts are valid, and you started to really pay attention and you are receptive to your gifts, as in like you accepted your gifts. You didn't run away from it anymore. Now you're having a dream and you're praying about the dream that you had. You're literally looking into the dream that you had. Okay, like, God, I need more details about this. Where before you would have a dream and not think anything of it and you just go about your business. Now it's like, okay, why did I dream about this? Why did that happen in the dream? God, I need more details about this. Same situation with like vision, same situation with hearing in the spirit. The fact that God is showing many of you guys what is happening, whether it's something positive that you're happy about or whether it's something negative about someone or something that is up against you, it is a blessing to be able to receive warnings. It is a blessing to be able to see in the spirit. It is a blessing to be able to receive prophecies, okay? Despite how you may feel about it, despite what you may be up against, I know the attacks are not fun. They're not fun. I know it's annoying sometimes. But like I said before, back in the day, many of us, we were getting attacked, but we had no idea what it was. The fact that we know what it was, the fact that we know, maybe some of us know who's doing it, the fact that we know what we're up against, the fact that we know why we're being attacked, this is more of a reason for you to have understanding as to why you need to keep fighting, okay? The point of me saying this is, if you are someone that is receiving warnings from God about someone in your family attacking you or a friend attacking you, or what may be done up against you in the spirit, I understand that the drainage is tiring, the stagnation is frustrating. I understand you're like, God, why can't you just stop this and let it go, etc., etc. However, this is a part of training. Without training, you cannot be stronger. Without training, you won't be as equipped for the level where God is going to take you. Because the level where God is going to take you, you have to be strong-minded, you have to be strong-spirited, you have to be strong enough and responsible enough to make certain decisions in order to use your own authority that God has given you in the spirit. The only way to be able to adapt, navigate in the spirit relating to your gifts is you have to be receptive and you have to take responsibility and you have to be open to doing these things before you get to that level. Here's the thing. It's like God can show you that, hey, look, it's ambulance. God can show you like, hey, there is a spirit of stagnation that's upon your life right now. And he may show you this in the spirit. You may maybe even see the witch or the warlock that's attacking you in the spirit. Okay? And it's really up to you to be like, okay, if he says, okay, I'm showing you all this because if I say to you, I need you to fast, I'm showing you why I need you to fast. So now that God has showed you what's happening, it's literally up to you now to be obedient and say, okay, God, I'm going to go on my fast. Okay, God, I'm going to go into my fast for 3 days. I'm going to pray and get in your presence for 3 days. It's literally up to you because he's telling you now what to do to prevent this, or he's telling you what to do in order to block whatever it is they're doing. And he's telling you what to do, and he's telling you to do it because this is a part of training. So if you sit there and say, okay, God, I'm going to do it, and then you don't do it, and then a week goes by and you don't do it, but you're still fighting the same thing, it's like you're willingly now accepting what they're doing. It's like you're willingly receiving what they're doing because now you're not complying to the instructions he gave you. God tells you to do something, and because there's something going on, you have to be strong enough, strong-willed, strong-minded. If you're not willing to do the things that he's telling you to do, how are you going to be obedient and follow his instructions when he's taking you to a different level where there's going to be higher spiritual principalities that may come up against you? How, if you're not willing to do the things now that he's telling you to do in order to help yourself, right? I'm going to give you another example of this. So let's just say that you have a son, or let's just say you're the son, okay? Let's say your calling is to be a football player, okay? Or your son's calling is to be a football player. Now, let's just say that there's a witch in the family that is extremely jealous of your mom or extremely jealous of you, okay? And let's just say that this witch is now wanting to attack you because she didn't see the full prophecy, but she didn't see how you were going to get to being a football player or how your child is going to get to being a football player. But let's just say that she saw the outcome of it. She didn't see the steps on how to get there. That's something that a lot of these people cannot see, is the steps that you're going to take to get there. All they may see is the prophecy, and they may see the outcome, which will trigger them into attacking you, but they don't see the steps to get there. Hence why they can't really block you. But it's really up to you to be obedient to God in order for him to establish your footsteps to that prophecy, right? Anyways, let's just say now she saw the outcome. She saw the NFL. She saw a vision or a dream of you on an NFL stadium, or your child on an NFL stadium, and then she's like, oh my gosh, he's going to be a football player. Now she's doing everything to drain your energy or drain your child's energy, so he can't go to football practice, so you can't go to football practice, so you can't, it's like it's like your coach is telling you to come in, you're not going in. And so this woman is purposely trying to do everything in her power to make you miss training, make you miss everything associated with football. And let's just say that God showed you. Let's say that God showed you that what this woman is doing. And let's just say God is letting you know, hey, I need you to fast so you can regain your strength. You can regain your energy, so you can, break off what it is that she's trying to do to your spirit. You can detach yourself from what it is she's trying to do to your spirit. And let's just say you choose to just lay in bed and cry, or you lay in bed to be depressed. Or let's just say you're the mom and you choose to cry and be depressed, and you're not pushing your child, and your child is tired, although you know what's happening. Now it's like you're receiving. It's like you're receiving, you're refusing to fight, although God is showing you what's happening, although God is telling you how to defeat it. It's like now you're choosing to receive because you don't want to get up in the mornings and fight. You don't want to push your child, get your child up, get your child working out, get your child on vitamins, or you're the person that's not choosing to go to school, or choosing to avoid, going to football practice. You get where I'm going with this, guys, right? So the fact that God is showing you and he is telling you and that he's giving you clear instructions, what he's trying to do is he's trying to help you get to that destination. Okay, because this woman that was doing it, she may not know how you're going to get there. She just knows you're going to get there. But now God is trying to show you how you're going to get there and how you're going to defeat what it is that she's doing. But it's really up to you to be willing to fight. And this goes for any situation. Any situation. It doesn't have to be that particular situation. Whenever God is showing you what is up against you and showing you what people are doing to you, and he's telling you a resolution, and even if it's uncomfortable, where he's telling you to do something and it doesn't feel like it's comfortable, because sometimes we're not going to be comfortable. Fasting is not comfortable. You see what I'm saying? Fasting is not always comfortable, but it's for the best. The more you start to comply and obey to his instructions, the more you are going to be able to be strong enough to fight when you get to a bigger level. If God is telling you that, you're going to be a business owner, your business is going to be so big, and he needs you to fight through the obstacles and the attacks now, and to get up every morning, and he's telling you to start writing stuff down, get a morning routine, keep your house clean. He's literally trying to build you up, right? And you're refusing to even get up in the morning to even make breakfast or get up or even shower. You're just refusing to come out of bed. That means you are receiving what it is that they are doing. Remember that obedience is better than sacrifice. And, the fact that we can see what's happening, the fact that we have knowledge and understanding as to what is happening to us rather than not knowing, you know what I'm saying? That means that we literally have the leverage over these people that are attacking us, and we have to make sure that we are complying to God's instructions, so we do not cause, or we do not receive what it is that they are doing. We receive achieve what God has for us. Okay, so continue to fight, guys. Okay, I know it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not just talking for the sake of talking. I know it's hard. I go through it too, but I've pushed myself every day to try to at least achieve something throughout the day that God has told me to do. As long as you're trying, that's what matters. Okay, if you don't try, then it's like you're just giving up. Okay, keep going no matter what. Okay, love you guys. Bye.